What major innovation has CL unleashed this year? Say hello to the CL NRA, a brand new sodium-ion battery that could change the EV game entirely. This isn't just a small step in battery tech, it's a leap. And leading the charge is none other than CL, the global powerhouse in EV battery manufacturing. So, what's the big deal with CL's sodium-ion breakthrough? For years, experts have hinted that sodium-ion batteries might be the safer, more stable successor to lithium-ion, the current industry standard for EVs. Unlike lithium-ion batteries, which can become fire hazards when damaged, sodium-ion batteries offer a much more secure energy storage option. That means more peace of mind for drivers and a major selling point for automakers. CL's Chief Technology Officer for EV business, Gao Huan, didn't hold back in a recent reveal. Sodium-ion battery technology is no longer just a lab experiment. We've cracked the code on energy density, cost efficiency, and eco-friendliness, and we're ready for the next phase, mass adoption. That bold statement set the stage for CL's next-gen sodium-ion tech to go mainstream. But before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss an update from us. CL insiders are calling this tech a game-changer. But make no mistake, getting to this point wasn't easy. Several hurdles had to be cleared before the NEXRA Battery could make its debut. Let's break down what those challenges were and how CL powered through them. Those in the EV manufacturing industry would tell you that lithium-ion batteries have been the industry's cornerstone since they gained acceptance. This is because lithium-ion batteries have an impressive energy density. This high energy storage capability per unit volume makes these batteries ideal for applications like electric vehicles and high-performance electronics. On the other hand, sodium-ion batteries, with their inherently lower energy density, were not favorites to be used as EV batteries, even when the price of lithium-ion batteries dropped. However, fast forward to 2025, and everything that posed a challenge to the adoption of sodium-ion batteries over lithium-ion batteries has changed, and CL made sure they took advantage of that. At SuperTech Day 2025, CL unveiled its new NEXRA Battery platform. The platform offers a major leap in sodium-ion battery development and promises to tackle several areas where lithium-ion batteries couldn't fill the gap. Now that we've put that aside, let's consider 5 facts about CL's sodium-ion batteries, which could lead to the displacement of lithium-ion batteries and even disrupt the entire EV industry. The first production under the NEXRA brand will be a new sodium-ion battery with an energy density of 175 Wh/kg. This figure is nearly equivalent to the lithium iron phosphate (LFP) batteries popularly used in electric vehicles and even surpasses some EV battery energy densities, like those in the BMW i3 and the GI Galaxy E5. On the flip side, this energy density is enough to deliver 124 miles, 200 kilometers, of electric range in a PGV and up to 310 miles, 500 kilometers, in a pure EV. Those estimates come from China's testing cycle, which is usually pretty generous with range. But those are decent numbers for city cars and micro-E versus gaining popularity around the world. Even though lithium-ion batteries have stood out because of the energy densities they offer, sodium-ion batteries have come to take that spot. In the future, we could even see higher energy densities from sodium-ion batteries. You'll agree that lithium-ion batteries could become obsolete if this happens. Usually, energy density indicates how much energy a battery can store per unit of weight. A higher energy density means the battery can store more energy without adding much weight. This is important if a car is to achieve a long driving range. For instance, the Tesla Model S long-range model, equipped with a 100 kilowatt-hour battery, achieves a range of 405 miles, 830 kilometers. Given this efficiency, a vehicle with a 175 Wh/kg battery could potentially achieve a range exceeding 310 miles if we assume similar energy consumption rates. However, we can understand where CL is coming from. They don't want customers to have overly high expectations of the batteries. With time, we expect further announcements on this battery specifications. CL has emphasized that their new sodium-ion batteries possess 10,000 life cycles. If this is true, then it's expected that this battery would lead to a breakthrough in battery longevity and reliability. We say this because most current EV batteries last around 1,000 to 2,000 full cycles, which, when calculated, translates to 8 to 15 years of use. Now, a battery with 10,000 full cycles and 500 kilometers per cycle offers up to 5 million kilometers, 3.1 million miles, of driving over its lifetime. Do you know what that means? The battery could outlive the vehicle it is contained in and even multiple other vehicles. It would also reduce long-term ownership costs and environmental impact. On the commercial side, it could mean that high-mileage services like taxis, delivery vehicles, and buses would benefit enormously. In addition, there would be a lower total cost of ownership due to minimal battery replacement needs. If there's one aspect that is mouth-watering about CATL's new sodium-ion batteries, then it is the safety they guarantee. The company says its sodium-ion battery is much safer because of the way sodium behaves. The battery does not easily form spikes, or what are called dendrites, inside the battery, and it's less likely to overheat or catch fire. CATL explained that they tested the battery far more strictly than the usual safety rules require. They even pierced and drilled the fully charged battery, and it barely gave off any smoke, no fire, no explosion. Even cutting the battery with a saw didn't cause it to burn. The reason it's so safe is because of the electrolytes contained in the battery, which act like a protective barrier. They help stop heat from building up and block the formation of dangerous internal structures. The company calls it a kind of built-in firewall, and they made it clear that keeping the battery safe is their top priority. With this CATL sodium battery rollout, we've seen potential in what it has to offer. However, how would lithium batteries fare in the EV market? Let's consider just two areas in which lithium-ion batteries could be greatly impacted. The first area is the aspect of market share loss. If sodium-ion batteries prove to be reliable, automakers may shift toward sodium-ion to reduce costs. As you would expect, this would lead to a decline in lithium-ion battery demand, as automakers might use sodium-ion batteries in lower-cost EVs to make those cars more affordable for people. The environmental and economic ripple effects. Beyond performance and safety, CATL's sodium-ion batteries could trigger a seismic shift in sustainability. Lithium mining is notoriously resource-intensive, often linked to water scarcity and ecosystem damage. Sodium, by contrast, is abundant, extracted from seawater or salt deposits, and far less environmentally taxing. If CATL's technology scales, we might see a reduction in the ecological footprint of EV production, aligning with global net zero goals. Economically, this could democratize EV adoption. Lithium's price volatility, driven by geopolitical tensions and supply chain bottlenecks, has long kept EV costs high. Sodium-ion batteries, with their cheaper raw materials, might finally break that barrier. Imagine budget EVs with 300-mile ranges becoming the norm. This isn't just a win for consumers, it's a potential death knell for gas-powered cars in emerging markets. The road ahead, challenges and competition. Of course, no innovation is without hurdles. While CATL's 175 Wh/kg energy density is impressive, industry leaders like Tesla and Catl are already pushing lithium-ion beyond 300 Wh/kg. Sodium-ion success hinges on closing that gap without sacrificing cost or safety. There's also the infrastructure question. Will charging networks and recycling systems adapt to handle sodium-ion's chemistry? CATL's 10,000 cycle claim is revolutionary, but real-world durability, especially in extreme climates, remains to be tested. Then there's the competition. Startups and giants alike are racing to perfect solid-state and lithium-sulfur batteries, each promising even greater leaps in energy density. CATL's sodium-ion play is bold, but it's entering a high-stakes arena where the rules change fast. Final verdict: a disruptor, not yet a king. CATL's sodium-ion battery is undeniably a milestone. It addresses lithium-ion's Achilles heels, safety, cost, and longevity, while offering a compelling alternative for mass-market EVs. For urban commuters, fleets, and budget-conscious buyers, this could be a game-changer. Yet, for long-haul transport or performance vehicles, lithium-ion might cling to its throne a while longer. The real story here isn't just about batteries, it's about choice. A diversified energy storage future, where sodium, lithium, and beyond coexist, could accelerate the EV revolution faster than anyone predicted. CATL just fired the first shot. Now, we wait to see who answers. What's your take? Will sodium-ion dethrone lithium, or is this just the beginning of a bigger battle? Drop your thoughts below. The second area could be the aspect of the manufacturing shift. Instead of producing more lithium-ion batteries, battery manufacturers might expand to support sodium-ion battery production. This could divert capital investment away from further lithium-ion innovation, leading to stagnation in its development. Would the Cl sodium battery suffice? It seems that all areas of concern have been dealt with by Cl, especially in the areas of battery life cycle and energy density. Let's have your thoughts in the comments section.